Good morning, little footers.
Good morning. Well, we spent the night in New Mexico at Motel 6. What a treat.
It is what it is. It's what's expected. It was cheap, and we had a bed and a shower. That's all that mattered.
Yeah. So today, this route is going to take us to Kansas City, and we got a 9-hour and 42-minute drive.
Woo!
So hopefully we get some footage for you on the road. We actually saw quite a bit of things we want to come back to New Mexico for, like the blue water.
Yeah, the blue hole.
The blue hole. We didn't know that was out here. The ice cave and caverns.
No, that's in Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma.
I think.
Okay. So yeah, but yeah, we definitely want to make another trip out here. Maybe not pulling the camper, maybe just we have a rooftop tent. Maybe we'll run that route. So
yeah, but definitely. Oh, and then there's the largest pistachio in Alamo Gordo.
Yeah, we want to check that out.
Go check that out. And then of course we want to go to the White Sands National Park, and I also want to completely nerd out and go see the satellites. There's supposed to be like this huge cluster of satellites out in New Mexico. So yeah, definitely going to come back to this state. We're not fans of the aggressive drivers, but you know what? It is what it is. But we definitely wanted to catch you this next fine day on day 2, let you know what's going on, and we'll keep you posted as we find some cool things. The only thing that we did not get a chance to see that Tucumcari is very popular for is the neon lights. We were so tired that we ended up just eating and then passing out, so we didn't get a chance. So that's something else that we have to come back and see as well. So we are heading out of New Mexico. We're going to be adventuring a little part of Texas, a very tiny part of Oklahoma, and then traveling most of the day through Kansas and ending up in Kansas City, Missouri. All right, so we'll see you out there, and adventures out there. To get gas at this Allsups. It's a Valerio gas station, and there is Troy. Get your cup of joe?
I sure do.
All right, you ready?
Ice in it too.
What?
Cool it down.
Cool it down. Why every time we cross the state line and you hear us say the current state that we're in, so for example, New Mexico, Texas, that is something that one of our favorite YouTubers do when Kara and Nate, so that's a shout out to them. So we don't mean to steal your stuff, but we liked it, so we wanted to do it too. Because it's kind of fun, because it's exciting to go from one state to a new state.
Especially kind of driving here.
How's the drive for you?
It's way better than the freeway, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Smooth. Got the cruise control on. Actually, funny thing is, yesterday the freeways in New Mexico are so bad that it kept knocking my cruise control off. It would turn it off because it hit a bump and something would jar, and then the cruise control would shut down. But I've had the cruise control on all morning. It's been running fine on these smooth roads. So, and another thing, it's a little bit, when we woke up this morning, it's a little bit cooler. So now we have a low pressure light on our tire. I checked the tires, they're fine. It's just, heat contract when it gets cooler and it doesn't loses
can get away from the traffic and the craziness of the aggressive drivers and the truck drivers. And we decided to take some of the back roads. So we are on Route 54, and this is going to take us through the Texas Panhandle and the little sliver of Oklahoma into Kansas. So we're not going to be in Texas and Oklahoma for very long, but most of our travel is going to be throughout the whole length of Kansas. So that'll be pretty exciting for us, considering that neither one of us have been to Kansas before. But as you can see, the roads are pretty, I'm sorry, the terrain is pretty flat. It's all farmland here in Texas. And we actually stopped in this little town called Logan to get gas. And that was the cheapest gas that we got at $3.43, I think. So, for at least for a small town. And the coffee was really good. So our hats out to the city of Logan. You guys treated us well in New Mexico. So before we came into Texas. Texas, Oklahoma. Well, we made it to Oklahoma.
Oh, yes, we did. It'd be nice if you tell me you're recording me. It's driving, you know, I'm kind of focused this way.
But it makes it more dramatic for TV, for cinema, you know.
Okay.
Well, we made it into Oklahoma, finished up our little leg of, or a little portion of Texas, and now we're going to be driving for about 34 miles through the skinniest part of Oklahoma to make our way into Kansas. And I was just telling little Coco here that she is a traveling dog, because she, being born in Arizona, has traveled to New Mexico and through Texas, and now she's through Oklahoma and soon to be in Kansas. So, and she's been to California. So she is a traveling dog. Yeah, traveling doggy. So just wanted to check in and let you know how exciting it's been. So far the trip has been really nice. The road's been nice. People have been nice. And the gas is definitely cheaper, which we appreciate. And yeah, so on to the next part, little footers. driving now for the 2 days.
Yes, 988 miles so far.
And how do you feel about the open road?
It's fine. No complaints so far, except for New Mexico.
You still don't like New Mexico.
No, I know. You literally have to have a four-wheel drive vehicle just to drive on the freeway.
I will make sure to let that governor know where their tax dollars are being spent.
No, Texas. They take care of the roads in Texas. Here in Kansas, although we are driving on a construction site right now.
So we are currently on a 2-lane highway. As you can see, there's some cones in the center, so it looks like they're doing some sort of road work. And there's various orange signs saying speed limit and so forth. So I just saw the sign. We're 16 miles away from Wichita, and we are about 3 hours and 15 minutes away from Kansas City. We have had some technical issues with the vehicle, and remember we had set up this camera system. Well, come to find out that the antenna frequency or the airwaves that it uses on the frequency interferes with the satellite radio that we have, which is the Sirius radio. So we haven't had any music this whole entire trip. So this has turned into a nice conversation. Me also fighting with the dog. So this is something that has been happening pretty common. So Coco has 2 beds. She has 1 and number 2. And she prefers to lay on Mama's lap. And not just lay on Mama's lap, but to be like halfway off and halfway on. And she just can't seem to get comfy over here, and I don't know why. I know if I was in her place, I'd be over there snoozing. Actually, I want to be over there snoozing right now. Right, Coco? Hi, Coco. See, and here she comes. She can't seem to get comfortable. So as we were driving from our little 2-lane small town highway, all of a sudden it opened up